in a way. All right. Hey, everybody. I see what's happening. Y'all, I'm telling you, trading lately has been, I hate to say it, fishing, shooting fish in the bucket, shooting fish in the barrel. It's just been easy lately. And I'm thinking, is it because our tools are working so well, or are we just lucky? I don't really believe in luck, but man, we're doing something right. And I hope y'all are doing as well as I am. I mean, I think you are. Here we go. AD is 237. That's pretty doggone high. And you see we're consolidating right now. So we're in lunchtime chop. Cash high, cash open was at the overnight high. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Cash open was at the overnight high. That is amazing. Then we had about a what, a 9-point opening range. I mean, I don't know what to say. Above VWAP, there should be support here for price. The alligator's starting to feed down. Volume, look at this. Here's the amateurs. It's amateur hour. Then the pros come in. Then the pros go to lunch. Then the pros are at lunch. All right. So while the pros are at lunch, what are you and I doing? What we always do, making money, baby. All right, let's go to volume profile. I apologize for the late start. Look at this. Is that pretty? God, is that pretty? Look at this. You can see where our ceiling was last month. And then, as if magic, SPY knows that we're going to do a brand new big gray monster. And dang, look, it's forced to consolidate. How is that? Look at this, y'all. Are we on to something? We should like close this frame up, not show nothing. Isn't that amazing when you think you've got something, how you want to hide it? And I've always been like, give it away. Y'all, what we could do is we could print what we're doing in the Wall Street Journal, step by step by step. And you know what would happen? Nothing. Nobody would follow it. People want the easy thing out. What we all ought to do, here's what we ought to do. We ought to create our own alert service, right? And we'll create an alert service and we'll send out alerts every time I make a trade. And then we'll split the money. We'll charge like, how much you want to charge? We charge folks like $500 a month. Make this trade, make this trade. I've never understood that. I've never wanted to be a part of a alert service. Oh, someone else telling me what to do. You don't tell me what to do unless you're my wife. She tells me what to do, and I listen to her most of the time, or I let her think she's in charge. But yeah, we could give this stuff away, man. People wouldn't appreciate it. We got 100 and something people to join this ring, and we've got 5 or 6 that meet up daily to do this stuff. Yeah, I mean, you give it away, right? People ain't gonna do this. I mean, we got our old timers here. We got Stacy. Stacy, not that you're an old timer. We got Jim with us. We got Drew with us. That's our old timers. It's been here a long time. Rod's been participating a lot. Rod says he's learned a lot. Jason's our man. Jason gave us that little deal. He has done the Bain algorithm that works great, though I've got to change it. I got to change the inputs. Why? Because AIM does better than Bain. I back tested it. So we want to do what's, does better, I guess. But y'all, this right here, and that is smooth, baby. It is smooth right now. Right now, I mean, it's just been pretty doggone easy to make money. So today, maybe at all-time highs for the year. We had a time when we were down. We were doing dumb stuff. Let's see how we're doing today. Boy, the trades I got on. Look at this. I still got buying power. I still can do stuff. We on my hedge fund, we're going to have the Christmas blowout where we invite all the fat cats to the lake house, put on the dog and pony show about how I ought to be managing their money with my partners. That ought to be fun. That ought to be fun. Because what we'll show them is, we'll really show them this account, right? We're only up 11,000 since March 26. Just. Let's see how that's doing. I love the people that hate when I do this. Days between dates. So we started March 26th, not knowing what we were doing. We started in the year of our Lord 2021 without a key. And today is September the 2nd, a day which I will never forget. So that is 160 days. 160 days. And we've made profits of 10,734. 10,734 divided by how many days was it? 200, 160. So we have made, including weekends, we've made Applebee's money, baby. Look at that. I could go out and eat at Applebee's, me and my wife, every day without my kids. I had to find someone to babysit them, so I let take all that away. But I could go to Applebee's for bed every day. Get a Diet Coke. I wouldn't even have to drink water with lemon. $67 a day. Your money's working while you sleep. Now let's see how that is. So you say, Bobby, that ain't a lot. Well, you multiply that by 365. And then you take that divided by what we started with in this account. We started even with 35,000. And you have made 70%. Yeah, but Bobby, there's people making more than that in that Wall Street bets. Yeah. But can they do it over and over and over? I was over 200% last year. I ain't bragging, because there's been years I've been down 100%. There's been days I've blown out accounts. I've done all that. So I don't want to ever get to a point where I go, I got it figured out. I don't have it figured out. But you and I come in here and we do the same thing every day. We just look at the tea leaves. What do the tea leaves tell me? Above the 20, above the 50, above the 200. We do have the point of control here. But what's going to happen when price interacts here? Mark my words. The point of control will become up here. So it's moving up. Okay. Let's see how the E-minis are doing. I like it better than the SPY because it has overnight price action in it. Here we go. Beautiful. Above the 20, 50, 200. Price could come back to here. We would expect it to, because it's anywhere within that fair value zone. But it's business as usual, y'all. There's nothing in here that tells me that we're about to crash. It is just smooth sailing. And as long as it's smooth sailing, we're going to go with it. Now, here's Jason's little baby. He took my little spreadsheet and someone else did, and he improved upon it, baby. And we should be eternally grateful, because now we know that the skew is 29. How you know that, Bobby? Well, you do the closest to 30 days, hit the sign button, and then look for where it's going for 520 and see how many distance it is from the money. It's down -29. So we'll get our little trend thing, and we're doing it. All this does is measure the skew in the options. Don't tell anybody this, but this is what the big boys are doing. Now, are they looking at skew like we're looking? No, but this is telling me what the big boys are trading. So I'm telling you that if we were to go, let's explain this, what we're doing. If you go and trade SPX, see what the skew monster does, because I probably need to do a better job of explaining it. What we're wanting to know is, when are the big boys starting to buy puts? When the big boys start hedging, how do they hedge? They don't use a black swan hedge. They're not as sophisticated as you. So what the big boys do, they just do the simple thing. They start buying options. Okay. So we're going to be able to see when they start buying them, because the option prices will inflate. So what we do is we go closest to 30 days without, so that's the 29-day option. And then I want you to change this from spread single. I want you to go deep and wide. Almost sounds nasty, don't it? Deep and wide. And go to 1 month, 4 stripes, and go to vertical. Okay. So what we're doing is we're looking for a 20-point wide. I say we're looking, there we go. We're looking for a 20-point wide spread that is going for $5.20. So let's see where that is. And really, I should probably change this to the mid instead of the ask. But normally I go by ask, but I think our little spreadsheet goes by the mid, and that's fine too. So we're looking to see how far away that is out of the money. So right here it is, right? Here's the one, it's going I need the mid, really, don't I? How do I get the mid? Basic price, go to. I guess I go to mark. Right? So what else I got here? Instrument details, instrument estimate, roll probability. Yeah, let's go to mark. See what that says. So we're looking for the one that's about 520. All right, so that's 44.90. So let's see. I need the mid though. To mark. Let's see which one of these is our screwdriver saying it is. Screwdriver saying it's the 44, 4505, 4510, 4510. That's 20 wide, 4510. Anyway, I'm getting confused if I stay here too long. But basically what we're doing is we're using the same, whatever we use the same one. We're using this. Okay, regardless of what I'm showing over here. This is pulling the prices in, so I'm going with this. So if this number means it's 25 points from the money, so that spread that's going for 520 is 25 points from 45.38. So which is 25 minus that, what, 45.13, right? So as these options, as the sophisticated investors, quote unquote, go in and start hedging, they're going to buy options. So they're going to start buying, put spreads, or they'll buy puts. And when they do that, that means increased demand. So where there's increased demand for an item, what happens to the price? Price goes up. So what happens is, as price goes up, all of a sudden the one that's trading for 520 gets closer to the money and starts going up here, right? Because it's more. So that's what tells us, as this price, starts going up here, that tells us, uh-oh, they're buying puts, expect to drop. But right now we don't see it. Right now, all we see is smooth sailing, baby. Smooth sailing away. Now, is this perfect? No. Could Joe Biden choke on a chicken leg today and the market be favorable or crash? Well, it could. So it's not foolproof, but the big boys, the players, so to speak, are not buying puts now. They're just not. How do we know that? Well, something else we can do is we can go to VIX. VIX is the volatility in those options, in the S&P options. We'll go to VIX, and VIX is down a little bit. So they're not buying puts, y'all. They're just not. So we're going with the big boys. And the big boys are saying, hey, baby, Fed's pumping. It is all good. Okay. So we're going with it. So I hope everybody understands that. And we don't know for sure. But man, all we can do is say, I mean, we predicted this, didn't we? When we were here, remember we said, well, we'll probably go down here, and we did. Probably go down a little further. We'll see. All right. So that's volume profile. Let's look at ES one more time. Beautiful. Oh, it's pretty, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, there's a really large size chance that this will come down to here, but we expect it. That's the edge of fair value price. These things percolate and oscillate. Percolate and oscillate. All right, so what am I doing today? Well, I'm going to do what I do every day. I'm going to go sell me a put. Bobby, market's up today, you fool. I know, don't tell anybody, okay? It's our secret. So where do I go? I go to the micros. I go closest to 60 days. Why the closest to 60 days? That's where I'm comfortable. But Tasty Trade says 45 days. I know they do. And I love them. I love Tom Sosnoff. I give him mouse sugar if he's here right now. But, well, maybe not. But I traded exclusively the Tasty Trade way for a few years, and I lost money. Ouch. Ouch. I take my wife under advisement. Where's my sweet baby dog tag? That's what we need, all right? God, if we could find that. Dwayne, that's an excellent idea. Let's work on that. You have a Tasty Trade dog tag? No, I got the Tasty Trade pen, and my kids have lost it, the little cherry. But oh, I'd like to have a dog tag. That would look cool, wouldn't it? See, I think I'm cooler than I am. Like my wife, I'm like, yeah, I'm like the biker dude that listens to the Southern classic rock. You know, I'm that dude. I wear my bandana, my headband, and think I'm something. Beth says, dude, you are not cool. You are not cool. So I almost got in a fight with that guy yesterday. Remember? I told him I was going to whoop his ass on Facebook. Let's see, where's that at? I was going to show y'all something. And here's what he said. He called the popo after me. Download. I was going to show y'all the screenshot of what he said. I titled this file "Idiot." He said, now remember, I bought this monitor, 34% monitor, that I did not get. He did not give me all the parts. I'm like, dude, why would I go so much trouble to tell you, look for it? I need this part so I can put my 34-inch monitor up. And he's like, dude, it's in there, dude, it's in there. Well, the idiot finally found it. After I kept telling him, dude, you got it. And I said, you need to pay me $30 because I had to pay for the replacement. And he goes, I'll look for that piece of paper later today. It's definitely not in my truck. No, you know where it was? It was in the food's closet. I am not keeping it from you. I have no use for it. However, I am not meeting you in person. You are crazy. And I do not want to hurt someone that is 50 plus old years old. Let me tell you something, son. I would snap you like a pencil. The deputy will call you or message you through Facebook. So if I go AWOL for a couple of days, I'm in the pokey, which is not a big deal to me. I've been in the pokey before in 2 states. I can go back. Now, before y'all think I did a DUI or, you know, I did something bad to a dog or something, it was nothing like that, trust me. I only hurt people that are bad people. I'm like Dexter. You ever watch Dexter? Dexter, he's a psychopathic serial killer that is a blood splatter expert. And if you're a Dexter fan, this November, new episodes. They're coming out with a new show with Dexter in it. So Dexter only kills bad people. So I only hurt people that are bad. I am the leader of the Muscadine Mafia, and we only take the bad people out from time to time. Of course, that's all fun and games, joking. In case any FBI people are watching. All right, so we're going to sell our micro put for the day. Make us a little money because we'll probably get 50% of that. So that's a trip to Applebee's, which I love. So we can get filled, and we do. So now we got to put it in its group. So let's go grab our little micro, right click that we just put on, move to group. And we're going to move that to our micro short puts. Now we can go look at our short puts and see. I thought it was funny though, he actually recognized that I have mental illnesses. And you know I do. I'm on venlafaxine, I'm on Adderall, and about 20 other medications. And I still function some way or another. So we're up 32 today. We're up $236. This trade is what I call the shooting fish in a bucket. So we've got on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ain't they pretty? And, you know, we'll get to a point. Here's the way I started it for the first half of the year. I put one on, take one on, put one on, take one on. And the spreadsheet that I built for this actually does a wonderful job. It'll highlight in purple what is the most profitable if you're using that spreadsheet. So nothing to close here. I mean, if I wanted to go to Applebee's, I could take my $40, you know, profit and get it. But let's be a little greedy with that road. So nothing to close there. So what do? Well, I open that other account that y'all see me trade. I do the same thing over here, like a broken record. Boring is fun, y'all. Making money is fun. So we're going to go to 57 days out. We're going to go to the 10% probability in the money. And what we're going to do. Sell. There they are. There's one for 19. Shaboom. Let's sell it. Ta-da. So, all right, we did that. Now, anything else to do? Let's just look and see what we got. So this is what you do every day, y'all. I mean, it really is. It's just kind of a boring thing. We got one working order to fill our 5 loans in a black swan hedge. Okay, that's good. So let's do what we got here. We're going to check on everything. Our VIX hedge should be down today. It is. That's fine. We expect that, right? This is a hedge. It's not meant to make money unless we have a catastrophic crash. So I'm throwing up to 3% of my account away every year. But what? Because why? Because I'm going to make much more than that on the stuff that I can do because I have a hedge on. All right, how's our 111s doing? Oh, look at there, $108, baby. Oh, what a sweet, sweet trade. And every time the market goes down, I just put on another one. I just keep doing it and doing it and doing it. We ain't had a down day in a while, so we ain't going to do that. I put a calendar on like a fool. It's down 246 days. How many days I got left on that? We're okay. But again, these calendars sort of a hedge. We've got some black swan hedge puts that we've sold. Wait a minute, broken wing butterfly, sorry. Broken wing butterfly, got 6 days on that. Well, I'm closing. Things doing good. 111, we're up $93 on it. Beautiful. SPY calendar's probably down. Yeah, that's okay. How many days we got on it? 36 and 78. Got a long time. We got some broken wing butterfly puts. Doing well. Broken wing butterfly puts. Doing well. I hate calls. I hate them. We got some more broken wing butterfly puts. There, doodah. We got a strangle we put on. Y'all, we're up $5. How does Daddy do it? Continually do it. We may do another one today. But generally, you want to do these. If I want to do a strangle, you want to do it when the volatility picks up a little bit. Volatility is kind of low to be doing strangles, but that trades out 90 days or so. So that's fine. How's the old space trip trade doing? Oh, down a bunch today. Why? Why? How many days I got on that? Oh, I got a long time. 43 days. And the thing is, you can't look at daily things and get overreact with the space trip trade. That's a slow, slow trade. That's why I really like the 111s better. The 111s seem to be much more resilient. All right, we expect these longs. These are just after we've harvested. They're just the longs we've got. So that's going to show a loss, but it doesn't take into account the credits that we got on the shorts. So our second space trip trade is up $50. Micro short puts we've already talked about. Those just continually go up. How's our AIM doing? We're up $300. How are we doing in AIM altogether, though? AIM altogether, we have made $3,546.87. That ain't bad. Since when did we start it? We started that on the 19th when I said, hey, I'm just going to put this in the AIM program. That's what we did. We put it in AIM, and then we go to the AIM dashboard to tell us what to do, and it says nothing. When this says nothing, why would you do anything? Nothing to do. So up $3,500 since July 19th. So that's pretty good. So we'll go July 19th. July 19th. How many days is that? That is 45 days. And we are up. So we take 35.44 divided by how many days was it? 45 days. That rings a bell. Something about tasty trade. Don't they say something about 45 days? So we've made $78.75 a day. That ain't bad. Times if we could keep it up, 365. We might go to the Red Lobster on that. 28,745 on what's our account? $50,000 or so. That ain't bad. 57% return. If I am extrapolating and percolating and whatever I'm doing, I'm not looking ahead. I'm an optimist. Right, so that looks good. So our AIM's doing really good. Let's see how everything's doing. Man, the silver, stupid silver, still going down. Let's see. But we're doing good on everything, especially the TQs, baby. That's really good. Have y'all read any of that? What is the Boglehead stuff? There's some Boglehead books out there about just trading 2 or 3 things. I like keeping it simple. You know, simple, baby. This is AIM's probably as extravagant as we get on anything. So we got a SPY, the calendar that's down. We don't need to look at that. Here's another 111 up $91. Let's see that short. Look at there, y'all. Those shorts are up 90%. When that gets closer to 100, I'm gonna close it and have me on a free put debit spread. black one, Brooklyn wing butterflies up 25 days. That's the one I put on yesterday, wasn't it? Yeah, 14 days left, looking nice. We did a regular butterfly. Dang it, we're up $6. Where did we say we were going to hit that? We said we expect price to go to the 447. Let's see how that looks today. We expect price to go to the 447. Let's put in SPY. See how that, see if that looks like a good bet. 447 is right here. See why I put it there? It's that red line. That's where the most volume is traded. People are very comfortable trading the 447. So here we are at the top. We've hit resistance. We're popping down. If we hit that 447, as I think we might by next, what, Tuesday or so, then little Bobby makes a little lottery money there. Cost me what, $11, $12 to put that butterfly on. I like it. And that's the thing, y'all. I teach y'all everything. We're going to trade calendars, butterflies. We might do some iron flies, straddles, strangles. You got to know how to do it all. But the simple thing is, here's the great thing about it. Everything we do is puts. Oh my gosh, that's a big old thing. Everything that we trade is puts and calls or a combination thereof. And you can do anything with them. You can make it as elaborate as you want to do. Puts, calls, and then it's either buying them or selling them in some combination. And you can do some cool stuff. Now, at some point, I may teach you some more advanced stuff like risk reversals, Scott Rubel's, oh heck, what's that called? I don't know, he's got several other trades, but all it is puts, calls, and a combination thereof, everything. You start working how these work, and you know, and then you start trying to maximize stuff, right? So if something goes up today, what do you do? If an underlying that you're trading, let's say it's, I don't know, Apple. Apple goes up, that's a good day to sell a call. If Apple goes up, it's also a good day to buy a put. Now, if you ever get that, oh, you're going to be ahead of the curve. And Tasty Trade and the guys don't talk about that enough. When it goes up, sell a call. If it goes up, you can buy a put. Or heck, you could do both of them. Now, if something goes down, what do? Well, that's when you sell a put. If you ain't selling a put, you're buying a call when something goes down. And if you get that, you've got the rest of it. Everything is just a combination. Puts, calls, ratios of either one, knowing when to put them on. Now, Bobby, wait a minute. The market's up today, but you actually sold a put. I did. Is that the ideal day to do it? No, but we are reading tea leaves. You and I are looking at the volume profile. We're looking at skew to see if we can do that. And right now it says smooth sailing. Smooth sailing. All right, let's see. Bobby, I'm curious how your toss account is doing now that you are not really adjusting your deltas like you were the first few months, just comparing the two trading plans. Okay, so I've made a lot of mistakes in this account, but let's keep it real. Now, Tasty, they get mad at me for showing y'all my account number because they think y'all gonna steal my stuff. I hope y'all, I don't think y'all would. Someone else might do it. Let's see. How can I show y'all my net lick here? Where's my account number at up here? Yeah, I'm just gonna show you. They can get mad if they want to. Let me take this off. So I think I'm almost at all-time highs, 59.95. Now it doesn't have it's not done as well as the other account. If you'll remember, though, the reason that is because I have done some stupid stuff in here. Let's see if we can see our profit and losses for the year. Profit and losses. Let's see. Let me figure out how to change this. Transactions, equities, options, account summary. See if this will tell me. Futures commissions is that. Equity commissions, good Lord. Total commissions, $2,300. What does it say? How we've done overall for the year. Apple trades. Hold on a minute. We'll see. Profit and losses. Let's see what we got here. Profit and losses by symbol. Let's do that. And is that for the year? I guess, yeah, year to date. So we've done 1,700 in that, 1,500 in that, 14. So the micros are always a big part of what we do. And then isn't it amazing that our AIM TQQ is the most profitable thing we've done, not even involving options. So let's see, we got all this stuff that's won, right? Our gold trade did really good, and I hadn't had one of those on in a while. Why have I not? Because my friend Rob, who exclusively trades gold, he said he got hurt a little while ago on gold, and he gave up half of his gains for the year. So he's sitting out of it for a while. And then, here's the thing where I was trading Walmart and all that garbage I shouldn't have traded, trading the individual shares, Snap. We did good on those, right? Can't believe I made money on those stocks. But then we start losing money here. Here's the dumb stuff I did. UVXY, that's not really a loss. CB, we traded the bunch. TLT, we lost a little. Where do we lose some at? Some of this other stuff, diamonds, losses getting bigger and bigger, bigger. VIX, of course, because that's our VIX hedge. Silver, we've lost in. That's part of our plan, though, our aim. Overall total says $1,874 in gains. It's not too good, right? But I think since July 19th, when we started AIM in this one, I think we've done really much better. But definitely the other account's the one that's killing it, where we just started off with AIM or BANG. We started off with that and just did our thing. Let's see if we can look at that. That's the one that shows us our year to date. See where we're making money over here. So year to date, I mean, it's been the SPX. I don't even, did we even see SPX in the other one? Look, I think I might be even, let's see, SPX. There we go, SPX. I've made 195 over here. Look, 210, no, here it is, 190. And at one point, I closed off a bunch of butterfly trades because I was getting it, doing some other things. So I hadn't done as well with SPX over here. So the SPX money that we made over here has been really good. And what have I done by doing that? Well, it's been the broken wing butterfly. It's really hadn't been the Rick trade at all. All right. So now these two things are kind of trading the same thing, really. Delta's positive, a little negative Vega, keeping your fade up there. The only difference in the second half of the year than the first half of the year, we were trying to keep that at zero. Now we're more relying on the tea leaves to tell us what to do. We're looking at skew and we're looking at the big green monster, putting a lot of emphasis in the big green monster and the skew to tell us what to do. But very, very good questions. Very, very good questions. All right, so let's go back over to this one. So we know what's making us money here is the SPX. So we'll go to our positions, look at our options, see what's happening over here. We got 5 there, so that's been harvested. We got but we checked it out yesterday. Once a week, I need to go in there and look at that. Let's look at our micros. Here's what I need to do because I don't have them all. Can't group them as easily here. So let's look at our micro trades and just see what we've got on. So 15 days out, looks like we got some stuff. What do we got? We got a 2-3 and a 2-3. Now, what the crap is that? Let me think for a minute. Got a 2-2. Bobby, what is that? Help me, y'all. What is that? And there's 2 there and there's 2 there. So that must be a couple of those 1-1-1 trades, right? So we did a 50-point wide, that and that. That's what it is. So that's a 50-point wide. And then we sold 2 down here. Yeah, that's what it is. And we put that on for, remember we tried to put that trade on for $10, right? So let's see what it would do if we closed it there. So we're going to go that one, 2. I say we're going to go that one, that one, that one. And then if we close that one. So now we could close it at $4, right? So let me make sure. No, that's not right. Hold on. We want to, we should maybe close the trade. Let's see. So we want to buy this one, buy 2 of those. I say we want to buy 2 of those. If we close that, I say we want to So we'll buy 2 of those. So what do we do to these? Well, that's -2, so we want to buy 2 of those. Buy 2 of those. There we go. And then we would sell 2 of these, right? So we'd sell. I say we'd sell 2 of those. 2 quantity up 2. All right, we got no, that's not 4. 2 of those, 2 of those. We don't want 4 of those. We want to click just that. I don't want to click that. Click this. Reduce the quantity to 2. Whew! Lord help us. Boy, that was hard. So what we originally sold for $10, we can close for $3.85. Ain't bad, is it? All right. Isn't that right? Sell, closing all that. Bobby. That's over 50%. Because remember, we were strategy, not report. See, Tasty Works, get that fixed. So here's what I could do. So we sold this at 20. So I could close it now at 6. Then I could just leave on my put spread, right? Kind of for free. Because if I sold this for 20, and you know I did, because that's the way that trade works, and I buy it back for 6, clear everything. Ball. So this whole trade was put on for $10 debit. Now, if we're going to close that, I say if we're going to close that, or what do I do? If I right click, maybe let's say delete leg. So if I right click on that, you could right click and close that thing. How come I can't? Let me select it first. See, I don't want to sell it, though. I want to close it. Anyway, so if I buy 2 here, that's what we're trying to do. Buy it for 6. Where's the quantity for 2 of those, right? So that would cost me $60. But I sold it for 20. So I brought in $200. So that means I got a $140 profit on that. Am I right? Y'all with me? That is right? But I don't think I'm gonna close it. It's still doing good. And we're reading tea leaves. Tea leaves telling me to stay in there. So let's go back and see what else we got. Here's where all my little micro friends are. I'm looking at my 1 things. That one's at 8%. That's a 3. That's at 41%, 23%. 1. Anything for 50. That's one of my. This one's at 60%, 60, 44. I don't think I'll close anything. Let's look at the days. 43, 28. So you want to start closing those down at around 21 days for sure. So nothing in there. So we'll let those go. Now, what else we got on? Our silver. Look at us, y'all. Our silver leaps. We did a leaps on silver. Did something on silver. And we're selling short-term calls against it or something. SPX trade. Look at us, y'all. We're up 290 on our open trades. Anything to close here? Got 1 day left on the puts, 5 days on the puts. Hopefully all my calls are gone. I just hate calls. Yep, all are puts. So then that leaves us with our SPY trade, which are butterflies and what, calendar trades. Yeah. So that one's down 126. That was down 26. That one's down 8. And our butterfly is down, what, $6? Nothing really to do there. So what you could do is you go in today and you go, let's increase our theta. How do we increase our theta? Well, we sold that micro. So our winning trade, y'all, has been the butterfly, broken wing butterfly. We've been putting those on in the SPX. So I got one every expiration. I will put one here, right? Here we go. Like a broken record. Long put butterfly. Go. Then you break that, snap that back leg, pop like that. So you can do it instead of doing a debit trade. That becomes a, so that says net debit. That becomes a credit trade by breaking that black wing. And then we move it down to where we can collect about $1. So it's $1.70. So Let's move our strikes down. $1.45, $1.35, $1.20, $1.25, $1.10, dollar, going once, twice. We always have to work these orders a little bit. And you can put them on early in the day, see if they get filled, or you can be impatient like me. Work it till it gets filled. So place order, work it down $1. See if we get it filled. Nothing. Jack, squat, crap, nothing. So we go down to 95. I don't like doing these for under 75 cents. My preference. It's just, this one should fill. Ding, there we go. All right, so we'll move this over. So everybody sees that, right? 5-point wide there, 10-point wide there. Broken wing butterfly. So let's go put it in on the other count. And so I always put it in this one first and then pull it over so I can see how this is doing. So 45.10, 15 days out. Change that to the SPX. And we get that wonderful 1256 tax treatment on SPX, which is great. Right? So I'm all over here, just throwing these butterflies on, letting them expire, throwing them on, letting them expire. Why not? Tea leaves say it's business as usual. So we're going to go to the 45.10. Unbelievable. All the strikes on this thing. Better if I did this with 45.10. Who thought we'd be selling out of the money at 45? So 45.10, we're going to buy it. Now you got to hold your little control key down. We're going to sell the 45.05. We're going to move 10 points below it, and we're going to buy that. You got to make this middle one the butterfly body, so we make it 2, right? So there it is, the body and the wings. And we'll pop that up for, see if we can get $1. I'm always an optimist. Nothing. Jack, squat, crap, nothing. Hey, 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 hey. We got $1. Look at us. All right, so now I got to add that to a group. So you know what I got to do, because I don't have enough room. I've got so many stuff here. So I got to change my view to medium. Look and feel, medium, so we can fit everything on the screen. All right, so now we got to go unallocated. And that SPX trade, we're going to right click. We're going to move to a group, and we're going to add a group. Look at all those groups we got, y'all. Add a group, and we'll call this, let's see, what do I call it? DWB, WB, puts 14. Just lets me know it's a broken wing butterfly, it's puts, and I'm just giving them each their own little number, 14. And the cool thing is when you do that, make everything big again. Extra large for us old people. So when you go to the Analyze tab, it's kind of cool because now you can analyze your trade. Good Lord, look at that. So let's see. We go to one expiration. Show all. So we'll hide simulations in case we got any hiding in there. Single symbol means we're just looking at SPX trade. And then we can look at the one we just put on. SPX, let's see, broken wing butterfly 14. What's that? It's always fun to look at your trades and just kind of check them out. There it is, broken wing butterfly 14. So here's a trade we just put on. Here's what it looks like graphically. So it gives us positive delta. It gives us 0 theta. Now a little bit of negative beta. It actually should have some positive beta. It's just round. It may not be a lot. All right, so now let's go down and look at it. Ta-da! Isn't it pretty? Pretty. And here's what I like about the broken wing butterfly is that even though this is a bullish trade, so we keep our full premium anywhere between, here and there, we keep the full premium. But also it gives us a little room on the downside. Check that out. See? And you can make a lottery return if at closing in 15 days, you end up right at the $51 mark. Then we make $511.46. I like that trade a lot. So you can trade all your stuff in here. Let's see, you got other stuff. Let's see, how's my broken wing butterfly 5 looking? Ta-da! See, it's even further out of the money. So it's doing good since we put that on. So today that one's up $92. I'm almost at full profit on that. So I could take it off. Right? Let's see. I bet that one's almost ready to go, isn't it? Let's see. This is probably one that's about to expire. When's my date? September the 3rd. Yeah, tomorrow. That one will expire. And it looks really good right now. So you can close it. I like saving the commission, and I got plenty of time to watch it tomorrow. If it gets too far down, I can close it. But even so, there's a good chance that by Friday that you could hit that lottery if you come all the way down to the 44.54. Very resilient trade. So let's look at our grapes on this account. And if anybody from Thinkorswim is watching, I hope not, because I showed the account numbers and stuff. But what we're hoping is that y'all need to fix it before we can see our Greeks, even when we have the groups on. That would be nice. So I don't have to go over here and change it. So let's look at our groups, take our groups off. So then our Greeks look like, what's it look like? It looks like delta of 234, theta of 71, and very manageable vega. That's what I'm really liking. So what's the difference compared to the first 6 months of the year? We would try to keep this at 0. But we were fighting a losing battle by doing that. So I just said, hey, instead of doing that, let's start focusing on the tea leaves. What are the charts telling us? Charts telling us business as usual. Then I brought in something that I've been using for a long time, but hadn't brought it in with y'all, and that's a skew. So where's skew going? So when this starts getting close to 25, 20, 15, then we know the drop's coming. Then we're preparing for the drop. But right now, it is just business as usual. You can always take the average of all those. Let's see, equals average of this. It was 31 the other day, right? So if we took the average of those, it's 31. Where's it at today? 29. What does that tell me? Business as usual. As long as this is between 25 and 35, BAU, baby, right? Business as usual. Swoop, you draw that line in there. Skew has not changed. Look what happened. When skew did get up high, that means that what? It's beyond that 35 mark. What does it mean? It's going to be mean reverting. It's going to come back in. So if we get to a point that it starts popping out down here, this thing will also be mean reverting, and we'll pop back to this area, back to normal, back to normal. Y'all don't tell anybody this. This is secret. This is skew. This is what Joe Blow, who's just trading tasty trade, he doesn't know this. He didn't know about this. I didn't know about it. I had to learn from someone else. Unfortunately, I did. So the stuff that I learned from other places, I share with y'all because we family.
So Bobby, that pulls from Thinkorswim?
Yep, pulls from Thinkorswim. So I'm a put selling machine as long as this is normal. And Matt, when this goes down to 20 or 15 or 10, then I'm going to stop, because that tells me when we get down to 15, I know this thing is going to normalize. So I can tell market moves from this. This tells me what the market's going to do. It's the best thing I got. When you guys watch that document that I've shared with you, it's shared on Google Drive. It's probably 70, 100 pages. I don't know, which is my overall trading plan with every trade that I know. I call this the greatest indicator known to man. I believe this is a really, really, really awesome way of foretelling market direction.
Is there a way that we could get that to where it doesn't pull from Thinkorswim and maybe pulls from Google?
Jason, can you answer? Jason's still here. Jason might not still be here.
Because I know you were able to pull stuff
I bet
off
so.
of Excel.
Yeah, I bet so. send Jason a message. I bet he could probably tell you if that can be done, and he'll probably be glad to help you do it.
Just because, like, when I would check it, it would be like right now, but on my work computer, I can't have Thinkorswim. So that makes it difficult.
You know what we need to
But
do?
I guess really it doesn't matter what time you do it.
Yeah, I just do it once a day. So what we could do, Matt, like if you can't join the session for the day, I guess we could have a little thing where we record it daily, right? I could create a little room that says screwdriver is this today, this today, this today. Keep up with it there so that you could, monitor. Or I could even take a picture of this, right? And say SKU is 29 and show you kind of how it's been doing in the past. But it's amazing, right? So all of the assets that we trade are non-mean reverting. This one, however, is one of the two things that we trade that's mean reverting. The first asset that we trade that's mean reverting is VIX. VIX is the only asset that we trade that is mean reverting. Now, this SKU that we're keeping up with is mean reverting. It's going to normally be between 25 and 35. When it gets out of those ranges, it will revert back toward the average. Problem is you don't know exactly when. So if this number were 15 today, I know that it's going to normalize and the market's going to drop so that it does normalize. But my timing's off, so it's not necessarily a good timer. It just tells you Mayday, like Captain Smith and what was that? Lost in Space, where the robot would go, danger, danger, Will Robinson. Go freak out. I used to love that show. Dr. Smith and Will Robinson and that hot sister. Oh, she was so hot. What was her name? The mama was kind of hot too back during the day. Good question. All right, any more questions? Matt, how you doing, baby? Talk to me.
I'm good. How are you doing after your Gamecocks got embarrassed last night?
Dude, that was sick. That was sick, man. There's no reason that UAB should beat us. I mean, they ain't had a program as long as we did. Heck, they just shut the darn program down a couple years ago, closed it, and they're beating us 31-0. That did hurt.
On a brighter note, Caroline is singing the Alabama fight song.
Really?
Once I get a good recording of it, I'll send it over.
Are you serious?
She doesn't know all the words, but she knows a lot of the words. For a 2-year-old, that's pretty good.
Hey, share that in our room. That'd be awesome. I'm excited she's doing that. That's cool. I mean, there's something, y'all, about the first time that your kid says roll tide, right? Hold on.
If everybody can get past my singing and listen for her,
oh man,
it'll be good.
Hey, I'd rather have a video of you singing. Oh,
I do know all the words.
I did not get arrested yesterday. Did I give y'all an update on that? The popo has not come. But what's this? Here's what I hate this dude did to me. So the guy that sold me have I already talked about this? I can't remember.
You did talk about it.
Yeah, he makes me mad. Look. And I told him, by the way, I said, look, you can't whoop Pawpaw. Pawpaw will whoop you. Did y'all know that threatening to whoop somebody's ass on Facebook is a terroristic threat? I didn't know that.
You mentioned that yesterday.
Okay. So, he's called the popo. And so I called the popo too, told him, look, I've got issues, but let's see if I can see my kid say roll tide from years ago. Let's say roll tide. So I didn't mean to make terroristic threats, but there's a chance I'll end up in the pokey again. Let's see where we're going at. There's a way to do this where you can only see your stuff. Roll tide. I'm just going to show my picture saying roll tide. Come on. Everybody's got a video. Let's see, post. Here we go. You can do a search. You go post. You saying, no, post from me. Surely there's a roll tide from me. Let's see, roll tide. Where's my dang kid saying roll tide? Hey, here it is. It's my JoJo baby. What's this?
You are live, JoJo.
Do it, Joe.
Tell everybody.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. Say touchdown, Alabama.
Touchdown. Alabama.
Alabama. It's Alabama, Joe.
Alabama.
How you say it, Alabama?
Alabama. So anyway, it's always fun to get our kids doing Alabama stuff. All right. For
She
those
gets
of
to
y'all-
wear her Alabama cheerleading outfit to school tomorrow.
Oh man, let me tell y'all something. For those of y'all that ain't Bama fans, how do y'all live? I don't understand how they do it. I mean, can you imagine? And hopefully some of y'all will become Alabama fans. I mean, you sit there and go, I don't even root for college football. Root for Alabama. We'd love to have you. Love to have you. You know, I'm teaching my class at college, you know, and so I go in there today and I give them a mind board. Here's how I teach that class. Watch, here's what I do. I give them do y'all do mind messages? So here we are.
You
So
could probably stop recording now, Bobby, if you wanted.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, let's do that.